あ
じゃあお願い。さすがにリンちゃんのエスコート他の男子に頼むわけいかないじゃない。
Damn it! You gotta be kidding me. I gotta go from the start of this whole thing. Damn it. Well, at least now I can forward for the entire thing, but still, what a pain in the ass.
最初から始めるよ。
Come on, pick up the pace. And 3, 2, 1, skip! I should have known something like that would happen. Now we gotta wait through all this scene all over again, even when it's going at a incredible speed compared to how it usually would. Okay, this is random, but imagine a scenario. You wake up one morning and everything is anime. Like, for some reason, the world has turned into anime. For some reason. And Kaide is staring you in the face. How do you react to that? Other than, you know, first being like, what the fuck? This is gonna take a while, isn't it? Blah 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 blah. Shit, blah 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 blah. Skip. It's nothing like Kanon was, man, whenever we'd fast forward through it. Those were the days, man, those were the days. Whoa! I don't know why I'm looking at my arm like I've got a watch, because I don't. I do have a watch, actually, I just don't remember where the hell it is. It always freaking goes off at midnight, though, because it has, like, some... I don't know, like, it just kind of, like, goes dee-dee, 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 every time at midnight. I don't know why it does that, honestly. Take her in and skippy skip. Blah. You know, think about it. If we'd done this, like, going through every scene all over again, this part would have ended a long time ago, and by this point in time, it'd be like 3 or 4 parts gone. Actually, I've got something to do, you know. I don't actually know what that is, but that's the choice he gave us. I don't know when the next scene will be. I'm home. I saw Kaida's shoes in the entranceway. She got home earlier than I expected. As I took my shoes off and entered the house, I could hear someone talk.
はい、そうです。指はちゃんと握るようにしてくださいね。危険ですから。初めはゆっくりでいいですから。慌てないで。難しい。大きさが変。最初のうちはそんなものですよ。まずは刃物になれること。揃えるのはその後で構いませんから。
What are you doing? Kaide and Primly were together in the kitchen. You know, I don't think I've commented on this, but you know Kaide's voice? It kind of reminds me of Komori from, I think that's how you pronounce her name, from Little Busters. Her voice had a similar kind of ridiculously over-the-top, cutesy kind of sound to it that just makes me want to smack my head against, you know, the laptop or a desk. Just like bang, just like, it's too damn cutesy! Like too much!
Lin, 帰った。
It's over the top!
リン君、お帰りなさい。すみません。帰ってきたのに気づかなくて、お出迎えできませんでした。
I smiled widely as I saw her generally sad face. You don't have to greet me at the door. So, what are you doing?
料理って言うらしい。い
Cooking?
え、リムちゃんがやってみたいと言うんで、ちょっと特訓を。リンくんに褒めてもらいたいらしいですよ。
Kade chuckled.
変えて、意地悪。
She gave a sulky reply in her usual tone of voice. Despite appearing expressionless, Primla definitely had emotions. You know what Primla reminds me of a bit with her responses? I just expect her to be like Mai from Kanon and just like do a chop to the head, just like bam, 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 bang. It's just like Mai usually used to have a bit of that kind of tone to her voice where it's like kind of an indifferent kind of sound a lot of the times, now that I recall. I see, that's why you're practicing, huh? Best to play it safe. Make sure not to hurt yourself, especially if Brimla be extra careful, you seem flimsy.
リン、失礼。
How dare you! Well, it's not like a blue font now, so obviously we haven't seen this version of the scene before.
大丈夫ですよ、リンくん。リムちゃん、言ったことを本当によく守ってくれますし、意外に器用なんですから。
You can never judge a book by its cover, huh? That's just so like you, Kaide. You don't look so clever from the outside.
リンくん、ひどいです。
I laughed at her while she sulked. Well, that was a short scene, wasn't it? Now we're back to scene we've already seen. Take good care of Brimla.
はい、頑張ります。頑張らせる。
For some reason, it seemed like Kaide was the one being taken care of. Perhaps that was the truth of the matter. The next day. You're not ready yet,
ごめん
Kaide?
なさい。もう少しだけ待ってください。
I heard her voice from the entrance. We still had plenty of time, and besides, she took care of everything from breakfast to cleaning up in the morning. I didn't mind her taking her time to get ready. You know, sometimes, like I've mentioned, like my grammar is crap, and I think maybe it's not just because of like other reasons. Like, what if one of the reasons is because it kind of goes with the way I speak? I rarely pause. So maybe my grammar sucks because I rarely pause even when I'm talking. It doesn't really make sense, but still. I don't know why I do that, man. It's just like, you're supposed to pause between lines like that, you know? But no, I just keep talking over it the entire time, and then no wonder I'm always out of breath. I looked up at the sky as I waited for her outside the door. It also makes sense why, like, a lot of times I'd like wander around and people would just be like, where the hell do you come from? Because I'm so quiet when I move around. It really is, I rarely seem to breathe. It's like, I can go quite a while without like going, or anything like that. People like, I don't know, I just don't make much noise. The sky was so blue and the bright sunshine reminded me that summer was almost there. I'm like a ninja, man. It's going to be a beautiful day today.
ごめんなさい。お待たせしました。リンくん、どうぞ。
Kaide handed me something as I stood there enjoying the nice weather. Collapsible umbrella? Kaide-san, I was just impressed how nice it seemed out here today.
午前中だけ
And
で
I
す。
realized that we don't even need to pay attention to the scene.
それでは、
It just takes up more time. And it started to rain and it sucked.
いいね。美少女シアちゃんといいか傘を忘れそしてもうなぜ手をそれはま
Can we get this over with
というこ
already?
とごめん
To the next scene. It's just not the same.
その、
Whoa, whoa! Son of a bitch! You gotta be kidding me! Oh, I should really save at some point, but I always save after I'm like done the
最初か
recording.
ら
God damn it, now we gotta forward through the whole thing all over again. Great going, me! What an idiot.
だったらあの女
Skip. As if it wasn't boring enough fast forwarding through all these scenes. Kanon was the one exception with this. And actually, now that I'm recalling, this happened a lot in the Kanon LP as well, where they accidentally forward too much. No, I could just like edit it to that point, but well, it's stupid to say I can't be asked. I mean, it's not like it's really that much of a problem to do. It's just I don't feel like it. It doesn't really make sense, really, but I just don't feel like it. I mean, if I have to sit through this tediousness, you have to sit through it as well. My God, it hasn't even got to the first freaking choice yet. There it is. Skip. I wonder how long I've been recording for so far here. Buddy, woo! No! There it is again. That they nearly destroyed the entire town or city or whatever. Someone else. And I skipped it. This is really time consuming, you know? Taking up about as much time as like going through the game all over again without skipping anything. Well, no, obviously not that much, but still. And I could have edited out the entire thing, but I didn't. Actually got something to do. I can't remember what it was, but I had something to do. It was probably nothing really. Play it safe, man, and skip it. And go home with Gaia. Skip, but don't skip too far. One more period until lunchtime. I don't know what. Oh yeah, this scene. Is it Yukade? You can decide what's for dinner tonight. How about... I definitely heard her blunt tone of voice. I slowly raised my head and saw the purple ponytails. Primla? Why are you here?
リムちゃん
Primla, who was supposed to be waiting at home, was standing right in front of me. And you know what? I should do what I said I was going to do, because really, we should actually, you know, save the game. It makes sense to do that, you know. Otherwise, we'll have to go from the start whenever I inevitably screw up and go through a scene, pick a choice that I did. Not have to choose the wrong one. Man, I can't talk properly here.
なんだあの子またリンの関係者か
かわいいお人形さんみたい
七味のやつついにヤバい方に走ったのか
Seriously, some of these male students don't really sound like male students.
でも真面目に将来有望株だよな土見これで何人目だよしかしあれはあれでやはりいいものだねいや俺的には全然 OK むしろドンピシャ
The whole class started focusing on her. There were a few annoying guys, but I ignored them. Primla continued to stand there, her face a blank state. So would this ever happen with the girls cheering instead? It's always the guys cheering, but that's because it's always a girl. But what if, like, someone, like, a guy that's just, like, ridiculously attractive to them, would they be like, woo! Probably.
連れてきてもらった。
Who brought you here? You know, it's really annoying when... I mean, when you hear, like, someone just, like, loads of girls, like, yeah, woo! And all that, it's just like, oh, my ears, Jesus Christ. She pointed at the hallway, I followed her... I mean, she pointed at the hallway, I followed her finger with my eyes.
やあ、りんちゃん。元気にねりねちゃんとイチャイチャしてるかい？
I saw a madman. Oh, no.
お父様？どうかされたんですか？
いや、今朝非常に大切なものを渡し忘れてしまってね、それを持ってきたのさ。
忘れ物ですか？でしたら、リムちゃんまで連れてこなくても。
プリムラは普段全く人との交流がないからね、こういう大勢の人々がいる場所に連れてくることはいい勉強になるだろう。
だからといって学園には。
まさかねりねちゃんはパパに来るなというのかい？
邪魔。
パパ邪魔なのかい？
いえ、決してそのようなことは。
じゃあパパ来てもよかったんだね、ねりねちゃん。
He hugged his daughter tightly in his arms. It made me feel bad for Narine. She's going through a lot.
あんまり人ごとに見えないかも。
No, Shia also has one of those type of voices that's ridiculously overly cute. But the difference between Kaida's voice and her voice is, to me at least, it's kind of like with Kaida's just like smack my head against the desk or something because it's just so over the top cute. And with Shia's just like, oh, it's adorable pat on the head. I don't know why. Shia was also laughing as she watched them. Primla tapped Shia on the back. I wonder if she's trying to cheer her up.
それでお父様、届けに来てくださった忘れ物というのは？
おっとっと、いけないいけない。あまりの嬉しさに忘れてしまいそうになったよ。さあねりねちゃん、忘れ物だ。
He gave her a $5 lunchbox. Can it be?
お弁当だよ。せっかくだからね、思わず作り直してしまった。少し簡素かもしれないが、時間の都合と思って許しておくれ、ねりねちゃん。
Then he hugged her again. What exactly was his definition of simple? You know, when you really think about it, the King of the Devils is one hell of an embarrassing follower. I mean, how would you react if I just came to your classroom and just like gave you your lunch and then just was like all being like, all like, well, just, I don't even know how to begin describing. It just hugs you and just, wouldn't that be really embarrassing? Like all your friends around and your father's like being over the top like that. Like, Dad!
お父様、ありがとうございます。
Man, imagine if it was like a son though, and the father reacting like that. It'd be even worse reaction.
しっかり食べて大きくなるんだぞ、ねりねちゃん。
But she's already... Oh, I suppose you mean more than that. He was a hilarious guy as usual.
さてと、それじゃ用も終わったことだし、失礼するよ。
I mean, any more than that, she'd probably get some quite a bit of back
プ
pain.
リムラ。
帰る。
I'll be home as soon as school is over. Wait for us there, okay?
待ってる。
Primla joined the king in leaving, her face as expressionless as usual. Our class was awkwardly silent.
土見くん、
What is it?
ちょっと自重した方がいいかもよ。
What the hell did I do? Our humble islands were officially in the rainy season, and it was raining again today as expected. Humble Islands? Wait, so where does this take place in? Obviously in Japan, but what part of Japan? From yesterday's trip, everyone brought an umbrella and was starting to party, and it's behind when that was over, and I just like skip it. Whoa!
リンくんほらほら
Son of a bitch!
昨日
Good
も
thing
降
I
ったのに
saved.
今日もまた
I told you it happened, man. I knew it. I just knew it.
雨それじゃあやり直すね
Sorry, Shia, but your route is the one after this. Go home. What's the next scene then? We've gone through literally all but 2 choices of this entire route. I mean, holy crap. Guy was looking for something inside a closet when I popped into a room that morning. What are you doing, Guy?
リンくんおはようございます昔の洋服を出してるんです
Your old clothes? You taking them to a flea market or something?
いえそうじゃなくてですねもしかしたらちょうどいいくらいなんじゃないかなって思って
The right size for who? She looks pretty good in it.
リンくんもそう思いますよね
How do you feel, Primla?
別に悪くないと思う
If she's replying and not rejecting it outright, that means she really likes them.
気に入ってもらえてよかったです私のお風呂なんですけどサイズがちょうどぴったりだったんですよ
That's cool. Primla was lifting her arms up and down and checking out her white blouse while listening to our conversation. Wait, that means you were once Primla size.
私も結構ちっちゃい方でしたから
I can't believe how small your breasts used to be. God, his face turned red as soon as I said that.
今はもう少し育ちましたから
Once again, if Mayumi here today just like, well, fuck you, kind of, we're friends. We're the same age and my breasts didn't grow, okay? Fuck you. Just like, just no. She hit her breast with her arms while blushing. My bad, I wasn't trying to embarrass you, but I was just reminiscing. Toshiba, service station. She stopped talking. I knew I was the one who created this situation, but I felt uneasy. Anyway, Primla hasn't got used to the city yet, and I'm going to take her out for a while.
そうですねはい気をつけてきてください
We're just taking a walk around here. There's nothing to be careful of. I smiled wryly and left the room while holding Primla's hand. Wait,
外行くの
I forgot what Kaide already said, because my memory can be that crap at times, but was she like saying be careful like with the well and all that? Because you should have like paid attention there if that's the case. Yeah, I don't have a choice. You'll have to hang with me for a while.
別に構わない外の空気好きだから
I see. Fresh air is nice, isn't it, really? Like, I think it was Wednesday, when I was woke up from that vivid nightmare that I felt like I was paralyzed. I could barely keep my eyes open, but as soon as I got outside, it's like, oh, I feel awake now. Get back home, and then it's like, I feel asleep now. Fuck it, I'm going back to bed. After I upload it, of course, have to do that in the afternoons, because for whatever reason I've picked afternoons to be my uploading schedule. I smiled in a contented sort of look and opened the front door. So, you getting used to this world now? The streets were always crowded on the weekends. We walked slowly as we threaded our way through the throng of people. Primla stood out even in the crowd due to her new white blouse. People stared at her picture-perfect appearance as they walked by.
別に今までと変わらない
She continued to walk without minding the other people around her. It's as if I was walking with a dog. That's what they always say, isn't it? Doll. That's all they ever say when they refer to it. Like, she's like a doll. Did Mad Father get to someone and Primbler... was he working on the homunculus and that's what happened? Is that why he's called Mad Father? Is he your father? No. That'd be stupid. How is it compared to the world of the devils?
特に何も。
I see. She wasn't giving me anything to work with. I wished I could talk to her more naturally. You interested in anything from the world of humans?
興味がないわけじゃない。
Cats, right? Oh, really? I was surprised to hear your answer. I should have asked this earlier. If there's anywhere you want to go, just let me know. I'll take you there if I can. But only if it's around here. I couldn't take her very far on my own.
場所。
What?
リンと初めて会った場所。
The place we met? She nodded without changing her expression. I found her for the first time at... Oh, the arcades. You were looking inside the claw machine with that serious expression. Sure, it's right up the road from here. Let's go. I'm sure it was here. She looked around and started running towards the arcade. Then she looked inside the claw machine out front.
違う。
I looked inside the machine from behind her as she spoke. There were plushies of a popular video game character inside the machine. I wanted to say the game was about a boy who lived near an immortal cherry blossom tree and 5 girls who surrounded him. When they run out of prizes, they refill it with different ones.
じゃあいい。
She walked away from the machine, any interest now lost. Oh, so you're interested in the prize you saw before rather than the game?
もうないからいい。
She was that interested, huh? Was inside the machine when I first saw her. Cats. They were cats. Well, what can you do? Is there anything you want to do? Go.
別に行く必要ないから。
I wonder how she'd react to real cats, though. I don't reject things so easily. I tried thinking for a moment. And let's just take a walk around here. I wound up with the most normal solution. Kanon told me to be careful. But there's no way we could have avoided this. An umbrella would have been a better solution. We're standing under the roof of a store in order to stay away from the deluge from the sky. The Sunlight Way had been so crowded, but now there weren't many people there at all. The sky was a beautiful blue until just 10 minutes ago. However, the dark clouds swallowed up the blue in an instant, and the crowd disappeared in seconds. So nice until just a few minutes ago. Am I underestimating this rainy season? Yes, yes you are. I should have learned my lesson the other day and brought an umbrella with me. This isn't going to stop for a while. The sky was covered with dark clouds and it looked like it would be raining for a while. Should take a bath as soon as you get home. I don't want you to catch a cold. And I found myself unable to speak at that point. My brain stopped and I stared at what I saw. Her white blouse was soaked and stuck to her skin. Although she looked so young, 2 bumps in her chest proved that she was a girl. I could see small pink tips on the top of those bumps. I know it was wrong, but I couldn't take my eyes off of them. You're not wearing a bra? Well, did Kaiden not find one? Her expression remained unchanged even though I just asked her a sensitive question.
何それ。
She said, "What's that?" That sounded like something she would say. But she still should have been wearing a bra even though they weren't very big. I think they're about the same as my unit.
何か
Oh, it's nothing. Wait, so that adds more fuel to it, really, doesn't it? Just like, I've grown up now, just like, so saying back then, just like, that wasn't like grown into a real woman. And Mayumi's the same age as Kaede, and her breast is still that size, so Mayumi would be like, Kaede, why do you always make me feel bad about my size? However, I kept on staring at those hills. Seriously. Of all the things you could say, hills. Just hills. I couldn't blame none in sticky this time. I also was a normal healthy guy. I need to make her buy some bras next weekend. And it will be an awkward scene. But not as awkward as that. The doorbell rang as I was getting ready for school. I'm gonna be at this hour.
私出てきますね。
You can do that. Next time. See you next time, viewers. See you next time.